Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, I believe you've heard about the arrest of Grace Njoki Mulei. Perhaps if you're wondering who Grace Njoki Mulei, then I'd like to take you back to this video.
SHA is not working and they are not approving. From Wednesday last week, the systems are down. Please stop, madam.
Now, that is Grace Njoki Mulei. She's one of those women who have been praised for her boldness and how she had to drop a very shocking statement to Deborah Baraza, the CS, at the time whereby the CS was preparing to give a statement on the successes of SHA. And this is the reason why Grace Njoki Mulei was allegedly arrested at Lebanon Hospital. Now, I've seen a couple of reactions, and especially DCI has communicated something about Grace Njoki Mulei being taken to court about some charges, which I want us to go through in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen. There is also a statement that has come from Amnesty International, matters why this arrest is not justified. So before you get further on this story, ladies and gentlemen, kindly like this video. It is so important if you like this video because that is the only YouTube shares our content. Subscribe to our channel if you are not subscribed before, and to existing subscribers, I want to continue thanking you so much because without you, this channel couldn't have grown. So thank you so much. Now, first of all, I'll take you to a posting from DCI Kenya. DCI has shared something which is confirming the arrest. You know, it's not like the abduction that used to take place whereby you are abducted, they can't confirm. But this time round, this woman, Grace Njoki Mulei's arrest has been confirmed by the DCI. But again, if you go back to that story, you realize that first, she was manhandled by plainclothes police. And then later on, uniformed police joined, I think because there was a lot of commotion, so they chose to join. So from a video that I'm seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, Grace Njoki Mulei is seen manhandled. I can see this is not fair. I can see police in uniform police arresting her out and being dragged from the hospital. Okay, now this is what DCI has said. Arrest of a suspect for creating disturbance. A suspect has been arrested following reports of a disturbance at the Ministry of Health boardroom at the Capitol Hill police station. The suspect, Grace Njoki Mulei, was tracked down to Hombe Road off Juja Road and successfully apprehended. She has been taken to Capitol Hill police station where she will remain in custody until her court appearance scheduled for tomorrow. So this is a posting that the DCI had shared. I think it was before midnight there, because that's the first time I stumbled upon this story about the arrest. Now, if you look at this story further, there's a family lawyer who made a statement, but then the statement that the family lawyer made is that there were almost 15, according to the family lawyer. He says there were 12 to 15 officers.
So the son received a phone call at around 5 that there are police officers in plainclothes who are here pretending that they're here to have a conversation with her, and then they later proceeded to arrest her. They refused to identify themselves. They have refused to state what charges they were bringing against her. They refused to wait for her advocate to...
And then the family lawyer also talked about something like charges which were he was suspecting, or like creating a disturbance, which the DCI has confirmed. Then there's another charge, which is resisting arrest. Based on a story I've stumbled upon, there are so many things which are coming out as a result of this. There's also something here that is being shared by Francis Gaito, which is very interesting, by the way, because the arrest was made at Lednan Hospital in Isili. Now, something very interesting is that, according to Francis Gaito, is that the owner of Lednan Hospital was at one particular time appointed by William Ruto to be the SHA, the chairperson of the SHA. And this is what Francis Gaito said. He says, the owner of Lednan Hospital in Isili, where Grace Njoki Mulei was arrested, is the chairperson of SHA, Social Health Authority. I told you, Somali oligarchs pool money and buy these slots, cripple government services, so as to offer the same at exorbitant prices. Boycott businesses owned by Somali oligarchs. Boycott the consumption of sugar at trade they control. Well, boycott is not something that Kenyans need right now, but the information that has been supplied by Francis Gaito here is that the chairperson of SHA is actually the proprietor of that facility, where Grace Njoki was seen being manhandled. Now, in a posting which Francis Gaito has shared here, that was posted on the 17th September 2024, it said, and this was posted by Citizen Digital, it says, President Ruto appoints Dr. Abdi Mohammed as chairperson of the Social Health Authority for a period of 3 years, replacing Dr. Timothy Olwen. Now, I've not done research to certain whether he's the one who owns Lednan, but Francis Gaito must have done his own research. That's why he said the owner of Lednan Hospital. Now, I know this issue is not going to, dent the image of the government, because I've seen reactions from Amnesty Kenya, which says advocating for better health services is not a crime, and condemn arrest of Grace Njoki Mulei today, who visited MOH Kenya on 15th January to protest SHA inequalities and inefficiencies. The most interesting part of this thing is that when Grace Njoki confronted the ministry officials, whereby Deborah Baraza was to make a press statement, she went to Kenage and later on confirmed by herself that there were some issues. So what does that mean? It means that if Grace Njoki had not probably used, let me use the word invade, because that is what is being used. If she had not invaded that place, maybe the CS would not have known that things are not working on the ground. Because honestly speaking, at the time, that is 15th there, if you try to access SHA, you would be met by a lot of delay, especially when it comes to eligibility lookup. You see, there's a part there on eligibility whereby the system has to ascertain whether you can be, or you can get services using SHA. So there's a part there, if you are a registered SHA member, there's a part there, they take your ID and they do the necessary. It looks up in the database whether you are actually qualified. It means if you're qualified, it means you've been registered, you've done all the due diligence, you have been paying premium. If the system allocated you 900, then you have been paying the 900. That is how the system allows you to use services courtesy of SHA. So that was not working back then. I can confirm because I also witnessed that move, but I was in Samburu County. So in very few words, Grace Njoki was arrested, and the DCI are planning to charge her over what they say causing disturbance. Now, I want you to listen to this reaction from CS Baraza back then, the moment Grace Njoki had invaded his press conference, and she had to go to the ground, check for herself, and she met a very wild reception there. People did not literally welcome her, because you remember when she asked the people whether things are okay, watu walimwambia kwamba hawako okay, mbaya kabisa, vitu zinaharibika. That was a response. Now, I'd like to rest my case there, ladies and gentlemen. So just go below in the comment section and offer a reaction regarding this arrest. Is it an abduction or is it an arrest? What's the difference? You're abducted, you're arrested. Just go below in the comment section and you can offer a reaction. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.